proceed.
You know, the Republican argument all along has been this is an effort to delegitimize this president, that Democrats wanted him impeached from day one. And that was all distilled into a question by James Rosen, now with Sinclair, formerly with Fox, somebody I covered the White House with, very good reporter, who on the speaker's way out of her press conference asked whether the speaker hated the president. Watch this moment.
Do you hate the president, Madam Speaker? Because Representative Collins...
I don't hate anybody.
Representative Collins...
I was raised in a Catholic house. We don't hate anybody. Not anybody in the world. So don't you accuse me.
I did not accuse you.
You did. I resent you're using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. I don't hate anyone. I pray for the president all the time. So don't mess with me when it comes to words like that.
Julie, we can deconstruct, we could talk about James and talk about the provocative nature of that question, but that was a moment that really got at something here, which is we know impeachment's a political process, but as it becomes so personal and so much about delegitimizing public figures, that overtakes the constitutional question.
It was a really striking moment, and it's very clear what Pelosi's trying to do here. She's trying to separate personal feelings that Democrats have about the president from what she views as a violation of the Constitution. Basically saying, yes, we don't like all of these things he's done. Yes, a lot of Democrats don't like him personally, but this isn't about that. That's what you deal with at the ballot box in 2020. This is about a violation of the Constitution, and we have no choice. I do think one of the problems for Democrats as we go into the election year is that the many, many moments where Nancy Pelosi has gotten up and said, I don't want to do this unless it is bipartisan. I don't want to do this unless we can get Republican votes, are going to be played over and over again in a reality where we won't have Republican votes. She, again, will say that they had no choice and that Republicans are overlooking constitutional violations. But I do think that's a real obstacle politically that they have to overcome.
Well, and the reality is, look, we saw it in the Constitutional Scholars the other day. One of the scholars talking about the president's son, bringing into those personal terms. There are a lot of Democrats who just plain hate the president. So she does have a job to deal with that criticism.
Yeah, I mean, there's been animus against the president since before he came into office. I mean, that's pretty clear. It was a very, very contentious election the last